Here we have the all-new 2023 Honda CR-V. This one comes in the EX trim level with all-wheel drive. The paint color is going to be crystal black, and then we have gray cloth interior. Our powertrain consists of a 190 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, made it to a CVT. And coming around to the front end here, love this all-new styling. LED daytime running lights along with LED headlamps. And getting that standard is a big, big plus for Honda, finally catching up with everybody. We get the gloss black grille here, looks really nice. And just really, really refreshed and refined look for the CR-V. And coming down to these wheels here, we do get the 18-inch aluminum wheels, which look really good, honestly. We get passive keyless entry on the front. Here we have the controls for our power mirrors. It's left side, right side. You can adjust using that there. Power door lock controls, rear window lock, and then we have power mirror controls with the front two being one-touch automatic up and down. Big cup holder there, little storage pocket there. Traction control. And here we have our power driver seat with power lumbar support. Before we check out the rear legroom, let's go ahead and take a look at this window sticker. All of your standard features. And I really just like how Honda has always been, you kind of have the EX and EXL trim levels, and most of the stuff that comes on there is standard. So, I mean, you get standard lane keeping assist, standard power moonroof. Just really nice. You don't have to add up options and then you're paying $40,000. Really like they did the pocket there, having the big bottle holder there, storage there. And there's the rear seat. Let's go ahead and hop in. Now I will say I have the seat back just a little bit than I normally do, but I really like how being 6'3" and having the seat in front of me adjusts for someone of my size. And with my longer legs, I'm able to sit back here comfortably. And my knees are just barely touching the back, and what makes it so easy to actually be okay with is how the seat is made, and right where my knees would go, it's like a little soft area there. But I really don't even need to go in the seat from where it's skinnier right there, if that makes sense. So just a good job with the seat design. Rear AC vents are here. It's a view of the front. Middle seat folds down. Cup holders there. You get the premium dome lights there. And then we do have rear seat pocket there on the right side. But let's make our way to the back. Fuel filler here. We've gone capless, which is nice. And as we come around to the back end here, love this all new back end with the LED taillights. It looks really, really premium and really ahead of its time. And then plenty of cargo space behind the second row here. We do have a 12 volt. And this has all the floor mats and everything in here, and the cargo mat's actually right in there. And then you can pull this up, and your spares here as well. And there's the jack. I just did a hybrid, and where the hybrid battery goes there, you don't get a spare on that. And then there's our dual exhaust there, if you can see it. One pipe, two pipes. But coming back to the rear seat, let's just go ahead and fold this down so we can check out how they fold flat. You just pull up here, and the seat belts are in the way, so I'm going to unbuckle that. And then pull down here, folds flat, you get all that additional space. And then you can just fold it back up, really easy to do. And then if you need to fold it back further, it's very adjustable. You can get all the way back there compared to that there. And then here we have our 4-way manual passenger seat. Then we have a lockable glove compartment here. Owner's manuals are in there. Decent size, but love, and I've said this for every review today that I've been at Honda, love how they integrated the vents there. Looks really, really nice. And I just really like how Honda has come hard with the redesigns. And I've been saying this all day, like everything just looks so ahead of its time compared to all the 22 models. specifically with just the exterior looks. Let's go ahead and pop the hood here. There's that 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Let's make our way inside here. So we get a vinyl wrap steering wheel. Still love the design there. Doesn't feel as good as the leather, but it's okay. I go into the radio here. Really easy to maneuver. Just hit your media button there. You can go between USB and Bluetooth. So that's where you can run your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well. You do have your AM and FM radio, which you can toggle there. You can hook up the Bluetooth phone there. And I love how it's always asking you, would you like to add your phone there? And then same thing for your connections with your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Just quick shortcuts for everything. Toggle your audio here, volume. You can go through your actual, depending on what you're in, this can be used as a scroll bar, or you can use a touch screen. So when I go to this menu here, I can do that. That's how I set up connecting new device, or I can go in there and scroll through and not have to ever touch the touchscreen. I think a lot of people take that for granted, but a lot of people don't like using the touchscreen. Me personally, it's just easier, but a lot of people like having buttons and knobs. You can actually do the same thing that you could do with the touchscreen with the knobs and the buttons as well. So very impressed by that. Backup camera, guidelines following you as you turn the steering wheel, and of course we have 3 views for that. There's a wide angle, narrow angle, and then we have basically the trailer hitch view. Hazards are down here. We can adjust the vents up, down, side to side. And then we do have dual zone automatic climate controls as well. So fan speed here, we can cut the fan on and off, adjust temperature for either side, and we can sync, and we can put the auto mode on there. 3-stage heated seats for the driver, front passenger, and I just love how all this is laid out. It just all makes sense. And it's just really easy to use right off the bat. You don't have to teach yourself how to use your HVAC controls. And then you have your rear defroster along with your heated mirrors. You can toggle that there. Air circulation there, front defrost there, AC there. And I love how, like, when it's on and it's been on for a minute, that'll go away. But then when you turn it back on, you're able to tell when it's on and when it's off. So it's just smart how they did that too. USB-A input, USB-C input there, 12 volt. Tons of storage in this little pocket here. And then for the shifter, hold the brake, hit the lever, reverse, neutral drive. There's your sport mode there. There's your low gear there. And then you do have your econ, snow, and normal mode with an actual lever. So it's been hard to keep up today because some of the vehicles don't have this. Others do have it with the sport mode. And then this one in particular, sport mode's here, but I still have my drive modes here. And then we can toggle our auto stop here, downhill brake control here, electronic parking brake, press down to disengage while your foot's on the brake, and then you can just pull up to engage it. Automatic brake hold. Cup holders there, a little storage pocket there. I like how they did that. Generous center console cubby space. There's supposed to be a removable tray there, it might be in the back. And then power sunroof comes, or power moonroof comes standard. I like that we can one touch tilt it, open and shut, instead of having to hold for tilt, and then I can slide it one touch back and then shut it one touch as well. So I've seen some $80,000, $90,000 vehicles that don't do that with a sunroof, so very impressed. Premium dome lights up front. That's how we can set the lights there. That's the door, that's off, and that was on. Sunglasses holder there. Manual sunshade. There's a view of the back seat from up here. And I love the two-tone. Now that I'm looking at it, like all the dash is black. The actual seats, the inserts are gray, and then like that middle seat there is black. That just looks really, really cool. And over here, volume controls, track list or radio station presets control there. And then we can go through our sources, whether it's AM, FM, or the Bluetooth or CarPlay, Android Auto, whatever. Just toggle that there. Home button for the left side of the gauge cluster, and we can use a scroll bar to go through that. And I'm going to leave it on the all-wheel drive torque distribution so we can check that out while driving. And voice recognition control here. Adaptive cruise there. We can set all that. Lane keeping assist system. Gap adjust for the cruise. We can cancel everything there. Headlamp controls are here. Auto mode, auto high beams, regular high beams. We can flash there. And then intermittent, low, high, one time windshield wipers. We can adjust the intermittent here. Then the rear wipers here, intermittent on, and then either this way or this way is rear fluid, and then pull up here for front fluid. And there's our push button start. Finally, here's our key fob, and we do get remote start.